Hear the drummer get wicked. Hear the drummer get wicked. Hear the drummer get wicked. Wicked, 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 wicked. Hear the drummer get wicked.
Poor man's kitchen, about to throw down today. Been a process in the making. It's a 2-day process I'm going through. What do I have here? First, I have my marinara that I made yesterday. That's going to be on another video. Show you how to make this. Quite easy to make. It's all vegetarian and it's delicious. So anyway, what's going to go with that today? It's going to be none other than the Meat-Uh-Ball-Zuh. You have to have the Meat-Uh-Balls with the sauce. So today, we're going to go old school, like I always do. I swear by the cast iron pan. I swear by it. I live by it. I have one here. Love it. You see me do that in the video. I love these things. At any rate, the cast iron pan does a lot of things. It could do preservation of the flavors of food stays in there. The oils of the food, the spice of the food stays in the iron. And if you're one of these people who perhaps is anemic, or if you have some circulatory problems, some of that extra iron that you would get from cooking in a cast iron pan would go right into your bloodstream. But anyway, speaking of bloodstream, we have here, we're not doing ground beef, we have here, this is ground bison. It's coming from the Great Range Company in Colorado. I took some bread. Alright, some bread, and I dried it out over about 3 days. It's dried. I'm going to take these breadcrumbs, I'm going to make these. They feel like croutons. In fact, you could even use croutons if you want to go, the easy way. But when you got to start from scratch on a poor man's kitchen, you can't do it the easy way. I got to go old school. I got to save some money here. You understand? At any rate, I have the mortar and pestle. These go in there. I crush them up. End of story. I have breadcrumbs. The breadcrumbs will give our meat, our bison here, it'll give it a spongy feel. The Meat-Uh-Ball-Zuh will be scrunchy. You'll love them. They'll bounce. And with that, of course, you know me, I love garlic. So I have garlic here, garlic cloves, a whole bunch of them. That's how much I'm going to use. All that is going to go into this amount of meat. Okay, so get another look at that. Okay, it looks like a lot. Also with this, inside here, this will be the meat, this will be the breadcrumbs, and this little tiny corner here, that'll be for the garlic. Alright? And for spices, I have chili powder. Not too much. Just a little bit. See? Alright. Salt. Sea salt, and I just like 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 of those into the mix. So let's get started. It's important that when you crush up things in the mortar and pestle, you have to make sure it's pulverized and small. You know, it has to look nice and fine when you do it with the breadcrumbs, and also with the garlic. You gotta shred it up. I'm not even done yet. Has to get into the meat. Has to spread all the way around. Make sure it's done nicely. People ask me all the time, you know, hey, when you make your Meat-Uh-Ball-Zuh, when you use breadcrumbs, how much do you need? How much of a proportion do you need? You know, and I often just say, look, how about you look at? I try to make this plate look the way it is proportion size, and you could do the math. I just use my eye, so I'll show you what it looks like now. I swear by the cast iron pans. If you don't have one, get one. Put one in. You put the Meat-Uh-Balls in here, and the pan stays hot, and it's old school, and it brings a lot of flavor. Cause I'm old school, you know. I'm a lot like these pans. I'm old school, and you know, you could arguably say, you know, I love it. Self-gas right there, but I'm only playing around. I'm gonna use my hands now. I'm gonna mash it all up, and I'm gonna rub them into small Swedish style balls.